Let's go to Kumasi, and students of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology have embarked on a protest against what they call killer increments in hostel costs. Love News Investigations reveals some hostels have increased the cost by 50% in the year. Students have rescinded the decision to go on a peaceful march to the regional office of the rent control in Kumasi. Love News, however, observed increased security on campus. Love News' Nanayao Jima joins us via Zoom with more. Nanayao, so what are we looking at now?
These are students who have marched through various halls, the traditional halls on campus, trying to mobilize people to join the protest against what they call killer increment in the hostel costs. Now, not long ago, the students passed by the administration to tell the school administration how they feel about the increment in prices. What they are saying is that everybody deserves an accommodation on campus, and therefore they need to reduce the prices of these hostel facilities in the school. Now, interacting with some of the students, according to them, already some of the they are paying as high as 5,000 cedis for 2-in-1 accommodation in some of the hostels outside campus. So what they want the school authorities to do is to sit with these hostel managers, talk to them about the pricing, and for them to reduce these prices for the students. According to them, they are blaming the school authorities because they said this thing has continued for a number of years, and school authorities have kept quiet about this. So they want the school authorities to take this as important as possible and help them reduce the cost of these hostel facilities for them. At the moment, they are at the Africa Hall, and they are trying to get more students to join the protest. But not as this protest is not like what we witnessed about 2 years ago, where it started with a few number of students, but later it gained momentum. These students are still struggling to get their colleagues join them, even though many of these students are for the protest, or they are for reduction in the pricing or in the prices of these hostel facilities, but they are reluctant to join. Most of them has taken to social media, especially Twitter, to try and ensure that their voices are also heard. Before joining the students, I spoke to some of the school authorities, and according to the university relations officer, they've heard the plea of these students. This morning, they met the leadership of the students, trying to convince them not to go on the protest. But we have a few recalcitrant students. Even though their leadership accepted not to protest, we had some of the students, defying the directive from their leadership, but they went going ahead to protest. So this is what we are seeing and witnessing now on the KNUST campus. There are a number of security personnel already deployed to the university campus, including policemen. I have counted not less than 30 policemen dotted across the campus. Some have also joined our marching with the protesters, trying to help them or ensure that their security is assured. So we are still on campus. This is the Africa Hall of KNUST. There's no indication that the protest is stopping or they are ending the protest as soon as possible, because they've been to almost every point of this campus, and they are back to where they started from. And these students, speaking to them, have no intention of stopping or ending the protest now.
I'm wondering, where's the final point for the protest? Because you say they've already gone to the administration to make their concerns known to university authorities. So where do they end? Where do they plan on ending?
There's no indication where this protest will end. And speaking to some of them who are participating in this protest, they are saying that all they need is for their colleagues who are also for this protest to join them and protest. So far, they are telling me they can continue for a month non-stop, which we all know is impossible. But there's no clear indication where they end this protest.
Thank you very much, Nanayao Jima, for joining us.